And we are back with another video. We are in Coconut Grove, about to meet with one of the top architects in Florida, Bernard Fort-Brescia of Arquitectonica. They have developed some of the most impactful buildings, complexes, structures all over the Miami skyline and globally. We're gonna go get some content behind the scenes of his inspiration and his design process of 123 Ocean, our 27 unit project on the beach in Palm Beach Shores that we're working on with Serhant, Arquitectonica, Natural Official, Aesthetique on the interior design. We're super excited to show them all the renders, all the animations we've created, as well as a full virtual sales gallery of the project, which we are launching tomorrow and empowering the sales team and brokers around the world with. So we're super excited. Let's go meet him, introduce ourselves, show him what we got to offer, and hopefully this could be the start of a very long and prosperous relationship between our two companies. So we are in the office now. Just met Bernard and some of his team, greeted us. He's gonna go up, change real quick, get some of the materials that we're gonna be placing on the table for him to be explaining to us. So we're gonna get some B-roll of him going over some of the design, showing us some of the elements and plans. And then we're gonna also do an interview portion where we are just gonna be asking him about his inspiration, the vision. We're really gonna package this in a lot of different ways. This content specifically, we're gonna use this content for the website. We're gonna use this content for the advertising campaigns, and also for organic social media even as well. So super excited. This is my first time here in this office. I used to come to Coconut Grove a lot, but ever since leaving University of Miami, I haven't been coming here as much. But it's also nice to see just Coconut Grove, all the development going on. This is one of the hottest areas and neighborhoods of Miami as well. We spend a lot of time around North Miami, but South Miami is also on fire.
So of course, all these projects that are up and coming have so much vision behind them, and it's so important for the market to really understand, the team behind the design, behind the vision. And of course, the developers give them their input and give them their ideas, but it's really the architects who are taking those ideas and they're actually translating them to a building, something tangible, planning, engineering, code compliance, literally everything to take that vision into an actual, tangible, constructible building and structure to live in. This is a key piece in any marketing development campaign to really let the market get an inside look into the architects behind the project. We've actually worked with Arquitectonica in the past on a project called the Concourse Club, which you might be familiar with. It's a massive private racetrack and club that is members only and is truly one of a kind. We did a few projects with them across a few different buildings on the compound, and they were all designed by Arquitectonica. It's gonna be something interesting to bring up in our meeting here. Just connecting the dots here is gonna be a moment come full circle.
It's true, actually. The Concourse Club was one of our first ever clients when we launched the Render Pros. That's not even a pre-sale project. It's fully private members pavilion, essentially an event space that we rendered out for them. But it is amazing to look back and see how far we've came now and how it does come full circle. And now we're back dealing with Arquitectonica again. I don't know if you've seen any of the marketing content we've created so far. We're the fastest growing development marketing company in the country right now. We not only create obviously all of the animations, renders, we put together the entire marketing collateral, and then also we do all the marketing and advertising. So we generate all the buyers and investors from around the world for these projects and for Serhant, as well as all the top brokerages essentially. How many of you have like hundreds of employees, yeah?
Architect? Yeah, 700 architects.
Just in the architecture department?
Yeah. Wow. But we're not, they're larger firms than us.
Yeah.
I know where we stand. The problem is that I compete with a public company. Some of the big names you hear are owned by private equity.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're the only one that is privately held. The largest is 2,000. We're only 700, 800 roughly. So they're huge marketing budgets. Like in the world, we're 25th. But privately held, we're the largest in the world by far. I'm saying the next one is 100.
I have a quick question. Are you more of an architect or are you more of a businessman?
No, architect. That's why we're only 700.
Well, listen, it shows in your work,
I'll tell you our trick is that we don't have large offices. We have 13 offices. They're generally 30, 40 people. We don't like them to be hundreds of people in one office. This is the largest, 135, because it's the design hub. So like Europe is in Paris. We're also not in a high rise. We're like in a building like this. In Paris, impossible to think. We have a freestanding building in the middle of Paris. In Los Angeles, we're in Culver City, a freestanding building. like this. Only New York we have, but we're not in a big building. It's like 12 stories. But only in New York you can get a freestanding building.
It's funny you're saying for the freestanding building because I'm trying to buy our first freestanding building, and I'm on the same. I want freestanding building. I want good location.
It's better vibe for the staff. That they're not isolated up in the sky. We managed to do that in some locations like Paris and LA. Whenever we can, we do that. Even in Hong Kong, we're a smaller building, and so it depends. But same thing in Dubai. You know those guys? No, we're in a restaurant street. Yeah, even in Dubai. Even in Dubai. Yes.
How many years did it take you to establish the first 10 offices?
I don't have no idea. I don't follow that. I only design here. We have a CEO, a CFO. I only design. We stick to that.
It's unusual to find a site that has no immediate neighbors. This is like a freestanding mini block, frontages on 4 sides. And that is a condition that is unique. But for an architect, it's even better because that means it's like an object, like a sculpture that is standing on its own. And in functional terms, it also means I have natural light from all directions. And that's symbolic of quality of light in connection with the surrounding environment. More so, it's like a house. When you think of a house, there's a garden all around. And this is like a house. And that is really amazing because this is very seldom that you would find an entire block standing on its own with the ocean on one side and the intercoastal at a distance. And the feeling of light and air and the breeze is flowing around it. And that's probably the biggest virtue that I see here.
We'll do this. I'll send you the video before too.
Yeah, but if you want to you think there's a point or the salespeople think there's something else I need to say.
No
worries.
Of
course, thank you.
Thank you. We just met with the largest privately held architectural company in the world. They have over 700 architects that work for them, projects in 58 countries, all over the world, all different types of projects, from the nicest residential developments in the world to some of the stadiums in the cities you live in, to being the #1 port designer in the world as well, designing ports in China, in Sri Lanka, and of course the port here in Miami. Guys, we are coming to you with valuable knowledge, insight, and perspective from people who are responsible for your favorite city skylines. Like and subscribe for more content. We are just getting started. Let's go!